Greetings. Hi, I'm Dr. Walter Jacobson, a board certified psychiatrist. A lot of times people fight over the most inconsequential of things. It's so absurd. Somebody will come in and say, "Yeah, I had a fight with my wife the other day." I said, "Well, what happened?" I can't even remember what it was about. What started it. I can't even remember what it was about. But we sure got into it, and we're yelling at each other. Uh, that's crazy. But the thing is, yeah, people fight over the stupidest stuff. So somebody can walk into a room and another person can start a fight with them over, well, yeah, you left that coaster on the counter the other day and didn't put it back in its proper place, and that's outrageous. And suddenly they're fighting over a coaster or something. It's like completely ridiculous. But what's my point? My point is there's another agenda. If you find yourselves fighting over something really stupid, what it really means is you're angry at each other. You're resentful at each other. At least one of the two of you is really pissed off. And but rather than having dealt with the thing that enraged you in the first place, or perhaps you dealt with it but you didn't resolve it, you didn't put closure on it, you didn't let it go, you didn't forgive, you're still carrying a resentment, and so you have a hostility and resentment floating around under the surface, so that when someone then does something that's very minor, you will use that as justification to attack them because you're angry and you want to punish them, and you still have all this weird aggression towards them. So obviously this is not good for a relationship. You need to clear the deck of resentments. If you are angry at somebody over something they did 12 years ago, or 2 days ago, whatever it might be, you need to deal with it. You need to either revisit it, and try to find some way to resolve it, or accept what is, and don't carry the resentment and the judgment and the grievance, because it chews you up and it further degrades the relationship. So if you got a problem with somebody that you've been carrying, let it out. Express it in a healthy way, not in a weird, aggressive way, and not in some way that they don't get, right? Because when you are yelling at somebody over the coaster, they're thinking you're crazy. What the hell is going on here? You're out of your mind, and then they get really defensive and angry because it makes no sense, and you're not going to get anywhere. It's much better if you don't yell about the coaster. Recognize that your anger at the coaster issue is your anger at that person over something in the past, and it's best to address that directly rather than attack them, and they have no idea where it's coming from. All right, that's it. Take care. Peace be with you. See you next time.